Alright, now that we spent like a minute setting up, getting my camera kind of level, getting my background looking only half disaster-ish, I thought it'd be a fun time to do the 2019 Cloth Diaper Favorites tag. It's been about 6 months since I did the Favorites tag, and we're coming to the end of our cloth diaper journey. My daughter is continually taking her diaper off to go to the bathroom. We're going through like 2-3 diapers a day maybe. So we're there. I believe in a pretty lenient child-led potty training experience, so that's kind of where that's at. Way back beginning of this year, I redid the 2019 favorites tag, and a couple of vloggers out there who were interested in participating gave us some feedback, and we kind of revamped the questions and modernized them because the old questions were kind of like, oh. So you can check out the questions. I'll put them down in this like box that is here on YouTube, and you can also go find them at clothdiaperpodcast.com. If you're a blogger and you really hate being in front of a camera, like myself, I encourage you to go do it as well. You could take pictures, you could write about it, maybe we could do a month of cloth diaper favorites on Instagram. However you want to talk about cloth diapers, I encourage you to do the favorites tag. It's a great way to talk about your favorite things, because one thing we know is cloth diaper reviews are complete BS, and at the end of the day, I have my favorites. I may have given a diaper a good review, doesn't mean I actually use it every day. Same runs true for a lot of bloggers out there. We get given sometimes product to do reviews on, but it might not be something that we actually enjoy having, despite the fact that there's actually nothing wrong with it. Tangent aside, let's start. My favorite cloth diaper in my stash. I have sold a lot of cloth diapers this year, and my stash now is currently my library, science, so I keep one of anything, and then my everyday stash. One of my problems is that probably one of my favorite diapers is Charlotte, but doesn't fit my daughter very well. Charlotte from Smart Bottoms. So right now, I mean, not to pull in my brand loyalty, but there's a reason I took this job, is the Nuggles Simply is really one of my favorite diapers, but more specifically, this print, which really leads into my second thing. Your favorite cloth diaper print or solid to ever exist is definitely this one. And one of the reasons this one speaks to me so much is that peonies are my all-time favorite flower. I spent way too much money on peonies for my wedding. Peonies are a flower that I am incapable of growing myself, and I love peonies. And this diaper is peonies all over the bum. So that's why, if you're wondering why I have an obsessive amount of this diaper print, I also have it in a couple wet bags. That's why. Like, I love this print. It, to me, kind of reminds me of my wedding day. So it's not so much brand bias, but literally just, this is like memory bias. My favorite cloth diaper brand, oi. Right now, I do work for Nuggles, casually, so I have a lot of loyalty here, and this is a brand that is really important to me and is one that I really support. But I don't want this to be entirely a video about Nuggles, because that's not what this channel is about. There are a lot of brands this year that have stepped up to the plate and showed us incredible social responsibility, incredible learning opportunities, and have really been drivers in this community right now. There are a lot of brands who have stepped up to the plate with hashtag Who Made My Cloth Diapers, and really showing us how, where, why, and the process that went into ensuring that their diapers were manufactured responsibly, that their diapers were manufactured without child labor or without whatever their criteria is. When I think of that, I do think of Little Helper. Little Helpers is doing a phenomenal job in giving back social corporate responsibility in providing access to diapers. I think about Petite Crown, which is also doing an amazing job in transparency of manufacturing, Petite Crown is also doing an amazing job with social responsibility. They do a buy one, give one back program. I think of Thirsties. Thirsties does an amazing job of providing information and support to their customers in a very forward way that could be consumed by anybody. It's not a secret. Thirsties kind of gives off this, we are giving back to our community, but we're giving back to our community in public spaces. We're giving back on Instagram stories. We're talking to you about how you can cloth diaper. We're doing it on Facebook. We're doing it on YouTube. We're doing it in all these public spaces, and it's providing such an amazing education source that I really love Thirsties for doing that. So Little Helpers, those are some really great brands right now that I see really making some great changes in the community, and I'm following them closely. Not because I love their products, but because I love them as a brand, and I can't wait to see what great things they do. What is your favorite cloth diaper style? Do I like covers, pockets, fitteds, all-in-ones? At the end of the day, girl, I am a cover girl. I love covers. I'll use pockets, so like the Simply, I love the cut and the shape of this diaper a lot better than I love the cut and the shape of the Tuck and Go. So I use the Simply like a cover, and I just lay my inserts on top. But the majority of my stash is covers and pre-folds. And that's how it's always been. I also have a good selection of all-in-ones. I really like simple all-in-ones that don't need rolled elastics, and I really like full-bodied absorbency all-in-ones. So I do have a couple all-in-ones in there. I would say right now I'm using like 6 covers, 12 pre-folds, 6 all-in-ones, and 6 pockets. So my stash is pretty diverse, but I see covers as being one of my all-time favorites. My favorite cloth diaper fold, hands down, Team Pad Fold. So you take a diaper, this is the Nuggles inserts, these are what I'm using as my pre-folds right now, and you fold these in third, and that's all I do. Team Pad Fold. I pad fold everything. I pad fold receiving blankets, I pad fold t-shirts, pad fold flats, pad fold it all. Would you rather snaps or hook and loops? Guys, snaps. All the way snaps. I have a couple hook and loop diapers. I have like 2. Not my favorite. My cloth diaper fastener of choice. At the end of the day, I will reach for a Snappi before I reach for a Boingo, and pins are for special occasions. Alright, my husband came home. Interruption. So for my overnight strategy, right now I'm using the Nuggles 3-ply pre-fold. This little pre-fold I really enjoy because it's just the right absorbency for my daughter without all the fuss of a fitted diaper. She only needs about 14 ounces, probably 12 ounces of absorbency. So I like something that can hold more, 15 ounces. That's what these are, max sag. So I consider her like a moderate overnight wetter, and this is my go-to. I just lay this in a cover and it's all I need. Most fitted diapers start around 15 ounces. This is about 2 or 3 inserts in one little package. It is, I think, like $12. It's really good bang for your buck if you look at the cost per ounce, and it is responsibly manufactured bamboo, and this is what I'm mostly using overnight. I also love how this bamboo is soft. See that? Soft. Whereas like a lot of hemp products are really stiff, and this is cheaper than a lot of hemp products that would give you this absorbency. And it performs really well for me. I kind of wish I had tried these and found these out before I really got into fitted diapers, because I think that something like this paired with my favorite booster or doubler, one of these hemp babies, would be a game changer for overnight and would have reduced a lot of the fuss of a fitted diaper. Fitted diapers can be kind of like their multi-step process, and a fitted diaper can really hold on to stink, and this is just 3 layers and it really does wash up a lot better. So these are my favorite, and right now probably I don't use a lot of boosters or doublers typically with diapers, but I did buy these hemp baby ones and they are just enough extra boost for a lot of my diapers, and so I do really like putting these in things. There's also the bigger one. I do find that I just use this one because I find it's just enough extra. I like this better than the Geffen because it's not as stiff, and I find my Geffen is like a jersey and it does get stiff, whereas this is like a fleece. My favorite swim diaper, guys, I have a selection. I have an entire stash of swim diapers, but couldn't tell you the last time I used one because we don't go swimming, because taking 2 kids to the pool stresses me out. I prefer using a swim diaper over a cloth diaper because I feel like it does get a better fit and a better experience. My favorite Bums cream, hands down. This is my favorite diaper cream. It's called Delish Naturals. And they have the Yum Bum Baby, and they also have a therapeutic line. This is made here in Kamloops. They ship worldwide. But it's just a super simple, basic, natural diaper cream, and I use it for everything. The reason that I love this over maybe a traditional diaper cream is that because I don't use diaper cream very often, like honestly once in a blue moon, maybe every 3 or 4 months, I can also use this in other places of my body. It works really well for eczema. It works really well for wind cheeks, for sunburnt cheeks, for snow cheeks. It works really good on both these cheeks and these cheeks. So I really love Delish Naturals. A wet bag or dirty diaper solution. So I'm gonna include a photo here of my wet bag because I don't want to bring you to my bathroom. But I really am digging the Nuggles wet bags. The handles aren't snapping. So I have a big Funky Fluff one and it always fell to the ground when it got too heavy. And the Nuggles ones aren't. The new ones have the seam seal tech, and I'm really happy with them. I find that they're a good size. I fill up 2 bags and then I go downstairs and I do my laundry. This is probably one of my favorite bags right now. I like everything about it, but I do think that like all bags are kind of the same. And I have it's just like funny about the snaps, like the honest to goodness, the snaps on my Nuggles bag are not falling apart, but like the snaps on my Colibri bag fall, the snaps on my Funky Fluff bag fall. I prefer a bag system because I don't have a lot of room in my bathroom, and while I have tried the Mother Ease wet pail or dry pail, and I really did enjoy it, it's just like I live in like a little tiny house, guys. A little tiny mid-center modern house, so it's not a great option for me. My storage solution for clean diapers. Oi. So I have that rolling cart. I don't use it anymore. I kind of hate my rolling cart. I have my diapers stored up here, and that's probably my favorite way for my excess diapers. But when it comes to day to day, I mostly live out of my laundry basket and piles around the house. There's that rolling cart and me, mixed feelings. Just like I feel like it falls apart and the children's hands get on it, and I'm just not, like, it kind of works, but I don't love it. My favorite wipes. This is my selection of wipes. On Instagram last week, or a couple of weeks ago now, I posted that honestly, wipes are wipes. And when it comes to changing a bum, I don't really care what I grab. They're all pretty much the same thing. I prefer a thicker double-lined wipe, so I do prefer the Thirsties Organic Cotton Wipe or the Grovia wipe. These two, so this is the Grovia. Those will probably be my 2 favorite wipes of everything that I own, but I'm not... So I don't use a wipe solution though, I just use water on my diapers. Sometimes I will use liniment. I don't know if I have any liniment on me right now, but it is a great way to clean bums. But typically I'm just kind of a water girl, and if I really need to get it clean, then I'll go hunt down my liniment. And liniment is just like this weird magic solution that they use, and it cleans bums. My favorite retailer to buy from is Lagoon Baby. Lagoon Baby is located 8 hours from me, and she has one of the best selections of cloth diapers in Canada. Natalie is pretty amazing. She has what would appear like a really big retail location right now, but she's still a small business. She employs 9 local women, and she started out in the basement of her home. So I really enjoy shopping at Lagoon Baby. have a positive experience there. I really enjoy her storefront, and she has one of the best selections of products. If there's product there that you see that she has and she doesn't have, you can also go ask her and she'll bring it in. Another great retailer for cloth diapers I would also say is the Baby Footprint. I really enjoy what she's doing with her shop. And so those would be my 2 Canadian shops. In general, if you're Canadian, I'm going to just suggest that you shop at a retailer near you, because that way you'll get your products so much quicker. There's a lot of retailers, and if you order in Ontario to ship to Ontario, you'll get it a lot faster than if you're in BC. Like, it will take a whole week versus just 2 or 3 days to get up from Lagoon Baby. There's a lot of up-and-coming retailers happening right now that I've got my eyes on. I don't know if I have any relationships with American retailers, and that's probably why I waver towards Lagoon Baby right now, is I do have a relationship. Somebody I've engaged with, she's somebody I've interacted with, and American retailers, I haven't had that interaction and engagement, so that kind of personal connection is missing. And probably by now you know that I'm a consumer who really consumes on personal interactions with people. And so that really sticks out to me. My favorite cloth diaper blogger, vlogger, or Instagrammer? I really like what Jennifer from All About Cloth Diapers is doing. She's, in one hand, she's kind of creating a little cloth diaper empire that I'm like side-eyeing and being like, hey Jennifer, hey, why are you doing that all? As much as she's doing that, she's also a force to be reckoned with, and I really enjoy that she is actively collaborating and working with brands and bringing brands to attention in a really big space. And I give her all the hell yes that she's making money doing it, because cloth diaper blogging space is unique. When you look at all of the other blogging and vlogging and mom niches out there, this is one of the spaces that is free. There has been rapid monetization across all the other, I would argue, many other blogging niches. But in cloth diapering, this continues to be a passion work. And for many cloth diaper vloggers like 5 Minute Cloth, their YouTube channels got demonetized. And so now what? This is a space where selling memberships, selling ebooks, and selling courses may or may not work. And so I really admire anybody who can find a way to make money in this space, because the work that I do, as much as some people disagree with me, the work that Jacqueline at Jay's Nest does, Kim at 5 Minute Cloth, Lindsay at My Man Loop's Den, and all of the other Instagrammers and bloggers and vloggers out there do is incredibly valuable to this community, and I would argue that the community severely discounts them and doesn't consider their true value and worth. And so I value anybody who has the kudos to say, nah, I am worth something and I am valuable. And it's something that I am learning to do. I am worth something and I am valuable. And so I like Jennifer for that, for sticking up, for having sponsorships, for telling brands and putting brands that, hey, my voice matters and my advertising counts. I love Jacqueline for continuing to bring and shape some of this conversation. Her channel has grown rapidly over the last couple of years, and she has such a great connection with people that's like really awesome. I really enjoy Lena's Life. I really enjoy Lydia Leslie and anybody else. I'm not a huge video watcher, so I know a lot of you guys put out content regularly, and I don't always watch it. I'm sorry. I really am. I started out as a blogger for a reason, because I like to blog. I also really enjoy watching Instagram stories. I also seriously love Modern Bottom Babies. Caitlin at Modern Bottom Babies, I know she's like touch and grow right now with cloth diapering and whether or not how active she's going to be, but I think she does an amazing job on her page. Her style is gorgeous, absolutely stunning. My feed and my feel will never be like that. That's just not who I am as a person, but I envy it so much, and I think she does a really great job at that. And my favorite cloth diaper trick, of course, I always say, pick the prettiest diaper. Pick the prettiest diaper. That's like one of the best spots to start. It's every cloth diaper has a fan group. Every cloth diaper has a positive and a negative review out there. So ignore that. Pick a diaper that resonates with your personal ethos and then just choose the prettiest one. Or choose the prettiest one and then figure out the ethos stuff afterwards. Whatever you do, pick something that you'll actually enjoy wanting to use every day. And forget all the bullshit that we all say here on Instagram or YouTube or whatever. It's just, the cloth diaper review scene is overrated. Anyways, till next time, if you enjoy this channel, don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you later.